Hi, Sean here from Direct2 e-cigs, Castle Street, Roscommon. Just doing this video to explain a bit about vaping and home vaping, the changes in technology. Since the introduction of electronic cigarettes a few years ago, I suppose the vaping industry has been continuously shifting towards newer products and vaping styles. And one very important aspect of the transition is the ohms we're vaping on today. If you're familiar with the online communities, you're probably hearing a lot about sub-ohm vaping, twisted coils, direct lung hits, massive cloud vaping. But for a beginner, the terms might be confusing and could give you the wrong impression from the general reason and aspects of why you want to vape. First of all, ohm represents a unit of measurements or resistance, and when it comes to vaping, they translate to how difficult it is for the electric current from the battery to pass through the heating coil. So the lower the resistance, the faster a coil heats up to a certain temperature, and controlling this value is key in delivering a satisfying experience. Back when electronic cigarettes were first introduced on the market, there was no such thing as sub-ohm vaping. Many of the initial atomizers and catomizers had resistance between 2 and 3 ohms, and they were designed to replace the feeling of tobacco cigarettes or replicate the feeling of tobacco cigarettes to the last details. Now, these devices were called Cigalites and e-cig starter kits, and they were able to produce a decent amount of vapor from those resistance. However, because they weren't powerful enough and couldn't deliver a consistent amount of nicotine, manufacturers started developing improved versions of the same products with more powerful batteries and lower resistant atomizers. So if you're still a smoker and want to make the transition from smoking, or a vaping beginner, then probably mouth to lung is the best option for you, as it comes as a reflex from puffing on a combustible cigarette. So inhaling vapor straight into your lungs is something that you can't do with a tobacco cigarette. And this style of vaping might seem a bit weird and uncomfortable at first. The reason for which above ohm resistance remain popular with mouth to lung vaping is due to the restrictive draw these devices can offer, and the similarities with actual cigarettes. There are still people out there who prefer vaping on above ohm resistance, and the number is probably greater than that of e-smokers using sub-ohm devices. While the amount of vapor produced is not as massive as with sub-ohm resistance, some people are more than satisfied with the whole experience. I wouldn't trade it for something else. So in regards, the vapor is cooler, smoother, and the draw is tighter. However, the battery itself can last a lot longer, and the amount of e-liquid used is very, in a way, less than with a sub-ohm device. And we call above sub-ohm or standard regular resistance anything above the 1.0 ohm limit. And today you'll usually find coils rated 1.0 ohms or 1.2 ohms or 1.5 ohms or 1.6 ohms up to 1.8 ohms, and also up to 2.0 ohms, depending on the device and manufacturing companies. And of course, the vapor tends to get warmer and warmer as you go from 2 ohm to 1.0 ohms. However, not as warm as with sub-ohm coils. Nevertheless, if you're a smoker trying to make the switch to or a vaping beginner from a device with a 1.5 ohm to 1.8 ohm coils, it would be the most advisable. However, in the end, it depends on personal preference. As a general rule, warmer vapor or bigger clouds, that's the way sub-ohm operates. And given the fact that many of today's products are highly customized to go from standard ohm coils to sub-ohm coils, could just mean purchasing a new clearomizer or changing to a different type of atomizer head. So if you want to give vaping a try and want an experience that's relatively close to smoking, then you have two options. Buy a starter kit that comes with everything you need inside the box, or buy a mod and an atomizer with a sub-ohm coil. And I would strongly advise the second option. Give you more versatility and in a very easy to upgrade to a different vaping style afterwards. Thank you for listening to me. This is Sean, direct to you, e-cigs, Cass Street, Roscommon. We wholesale all through the west of Ireland. You can get it on our website www.directtouecigs.ie, or you can click on our various Facebook pages. It's www.facebook.com/vaping. And thank you very much. Bye for now.